All right, response from a lady. Dear Billy Big Beard Mustache. A huge fan, long time listener, from a lady. 2 things I want to write about. 1, I also struggle with holding my tongue at the park in regards to other people's children. Oh, good. You make me feel better, especially when the children are much older than mine. My son is a small 5-year-old, and while at a splash pad, parentheses, water but not swimming, I'm familiar with these obese 9 to 12-year-olds were shoving my son and threw him to the ground, running past him at full speed and knocking him over. I yelled out, "Hey," and "no" to the other kids. The mom, of course, was pissed that I yelled out. Yeah, these parents today. Don't yell at my kid. Well, he's a fat, sweaty animal. Why don't you stop feeding him? And why don't you talk to him? Turn him into a young adult rather than solving everything with a fucking banana split. Can't say any of that. You know? If I was making America great again, you'd be able to say that to another parent at a fucking playground. The mom, of course, was pissed that I yelled out. After that, she would yell out, "Those are my boys. Those are my boys. Be the alpha male." And stare at me like she wanted a confrontation. Oh, she would have got one. You should have done some stiletto heels. And mind you, she is also an obese, tall individual, and I was afraid that if I confronted her, she'd sit on me. Ah, fuck that fat shit. This is all you do. You get in their wheelhouse. You hop in and you hop out. That's how you beat a fat guy. You hop in, they fucking overcommit, all right? Unless they know what they're doing, which you never know nowadays. But say they don't. You hop in, they think they got you, they lunge for you, and then you hop out, and then gravity takes over, and then they face plant, right? And then they're laying face down, but it's like a turtle that's upside down. And you leave them there, and you let them bake. And think about what they did. That's how you beat a fat parent without throwing a punch. All right. I don't even know if that works, but it sounds good, doesn't it? Where am I? I notice people are doing less to ensure their children are doing less to ensure their children are little shits. It seems like every time we are at the park, there's rough kids who are absolute savages, and their parents just don't give a shit if they're bullying other kids. Yeah. And they start doing it's natural selection. Whatever. Just know this. You just protect your kid and know that someday that fucking moron will be shoveling shit into a truck. And I literally mean shit. In regards to the woman who's blunt, I'm also very large-breasted, but my frame is very small, and I can say I've never had an issue with that being taken seriously by men. They'll see my rack on site, yes, but it's not likely they only see a walking pair of tits. Well, even if they do, I mean, you should be able to within a couple of questions, you should figure out, that's all the guy's into, right? I've had plenty of meaningful relationships as an adult with a large chest. Fuck that lady and fuck all of those friends. If I were her friend and someone in that circle said that, I'd immediately call the woman out on being a dick. Thanks and go fuck yourself. I like this person. I like people who see the world the way I do. You agree with me. You're a good person. I like you. I don't like to be challenged with other opinions. All right, cigars and anger. Oh, sir, please don't take the one vice I have left. Please don't take this from me. Cigars and anger. Dear Billy Blacklung. You don't inhale cigars. I know you're right. You often talk about dealing with anger and trying to control it. As someone who has smoked cigarettes on and off for many years, I believe some of your anger issue may simply be due to nicotine withdrawal. Nicotine is one of the most addictive substances on earth, and by smoking cigars on and off every few weeks, you are constantly addicting your brain to nicotine and then putting it through withdrawal. Well, if I smoke it every couple of weeks, then I'm not addicted to it. So, what, the second I puff, it's then addicted? Is that what you're saying? Withdrawal can cause anger, irritation, and a short temper. I agree with that. Have you ever tried a long period of time away from cigars? Yes. I think it might really help. Thanks and go fuck yourself, Josh in New Zealand. All right. I love New Zealand. All right. Hang on a second. Let's look this up here. Nicotine is one of the most addictive substances. Cigar every 2 weeks. Addiction? Question mark. 6 surprising facts about cigar smoking. I'm not going any 10 surprising things you didn't know about redheads. That's just clickbait. Questions and answers about cigar smoking and cancer. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What are the health risks? So scientific evidence has shown that cancers of oral cavity, lip, tongue, mouth, and throat, larynx, lung, and esophagus are associated with cigar smoking. Furthermore, evidence strongly suggests a link between cigar smoking and cancer of the pancreas. In addition, daily cigar smokers, particularly those who inhale, are at risk of developing heart and lung disease. Well, I don't do it daily. Like cigarette smoking, the risk from cigar smoking increase with increased exposure. For example, compared with someone who has never smoked, smoking only 1 or 2 cigars per day doubles the risk for oral. I don't do that. Smoking 3 to 4 cigars daily can increase. Okay, I don't do that. What is the risk of inhalation? I don't do that. How are cigars and cigarettes different? Cigars and cigarettes differ in both size and type of tobacco used. Cigarettes are generally more uniform in size and contain less than 1 gram of tobacco each. Cigars, on the other hand, can vary in size and shape and can measure more than 7 inches. Large cigars typically contain between 5 and 17 grams of tobacco. It is not unusual for some premium cigars to contain the tobacco equivalent of an entire pack of cigarettes. Oh boy. Yeah, I know. I need to cut down, but I don't think it's affecting my temper. My temper comes from childhood issues. I'd love to blame it on cigars. I would love to just quit cigars and all of a sudden I don't have a short fucking temper. Or maybe you're just saying I'm adding to my temper by doing that. I don't know. I smoke one every 2 weeks. All right? If that's going to fucking kill me, that's going to kill me. All right? I'm not going to go my life, okay? I don't drink anymore. I don't watch internet porn. I don't eat sweets. I mean, can I just have a fucking cigar every 2 weeks? Can I do that, please? Actually, I had my first cigar in 12 days on July 4th, and then I had 2 more the very next day. And I smoked 2.5 the day before. Yeah, I just go nuts when I do it. And I won't do it for like 2 fucking weeks. It's bad. You're right. It's bad. I should just smoke one. I'll smoke one. How about one a month? Can I do that? All right. George fucking Burns, he always was smoking cigars. He was fine. All right. Fiance problem. Hello, Bill, the shiny head Burr. Boo-doop, boo-doop, boop, boop, boo. Had a very shiny head. Big fan of your stand-ups and a bigger fan of your podcast. Thank you very much. I'm a 30-year-old man engaged with a 25-year-old woman. Congratulations. We meet at work, got together after a few months, and engaged within 6 months from the beginning of our relationship. 1 month into our relationship, I moved in with her and her mother to share rent as we are living in the UK and we are from Eastern Europe. I knew you were from somewhere because you were like, I'm a big fan of your stand-ups. All was fine for a while, but then she started correcting everything I do, from the way I walk, eat, talk, think, behave, and even the music I listen to in my private time. I'm a classic rock fan, by the way. But the most pressing issue is that she doesn't like my mother and my family and wants me to have more of a distant relationship with her. That's the one thing I can understand. You're living with them, right? Oh, you moved in with her and her mother. Oh, wait, you're living with her mother and she's giving you shit about your family? Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, doesn't want our future kids spending time alone with my mom. All right, dude, I'm halfway through this, and I knew fucking 5 sentences ago you got to break up with this person. I kept a distance for about 4 months, but after an argument with my fiance sends me I'm sick and tired of you. You will never achieve anything in life text message. And I caved and called my mother for advice. What do you mean you caved and called your mother? Dude, you're looking at this ass backward. Fucks this person. This person wants to break up with you but doesn't know how to do it. Advice on how to deal with this. I did lie about talking with my mother afterwards, but confessed to her later and apologized. But now your fiance's mad at you for talking to your mother. My question to you, is it normal for a person you are with to demand that I changed everything? No, that she doesn't like about me, just to be with her. Any advice from you with a lovely Nia is helpful. Thanks and happy, go fuck yourself. Sorry for the bad English. Yeah, break up with this person. All right? She's talking about the way you walk. You can't talk to your mom. It's like you're fucking shooting heroin. It's like you got a crazy temper like me when people call you out on that shit. She's talking about the music you listen to? Oh my God, that'd be the easiest breakup ever. Can you imagine going from that relationship, sir, to some woman that actually enjoyed how you walked and let you listen to your music and didn't, got along with your mom and you could actually talk to your own mother? Yeah, that woman is out there. That would be most women that you're going to date. You got a fucking psycho on your hands, and you got to back the truck up, sir, and beep, 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 and dump that shit right out the back. Right on the side of the street. Take the ticket. Who gives a fuck? All right.